Mbuka kati ziko mwambuka. Kati unanyenya. Jaruka One, I'm here because of our honorable colleagues, but also, most importantly, our brother Mutembuli Yusuf, my colleague, Council Mutembuli. So we are here, we saw them, they are in good state. And not only them as honorables, but all the eminents are in good state. Yes, we talked to them. So we don't know what the officers have come to do, but the good thing, there are even senior officers who have come. I know according to the law, our honorable colleagues, they might appear either today or tomorrow in court. I don't know, the government we support, NRM is a law-abiding government. So I believe everything will be fine. Yeah. No, allegations are on social media. We hadn't reached and seen everything, but there are allegations of corruption and what, I don't know, but we shall see later when we see the charge sheet. Nothing will be hidden. But so far there is no problem and no cause for alarm. Possibly, but also as I think police, they carried out their investigations. Possibly as our chairman of the party also hinted, it might be part, but we are waiting and seeing. They okay as a spirit, like Council Mutembuli, my brother from Butaleja, he's a lawyer. He knows this is part of the law process. Even other colleagues, okay, we immediately they are in the hands of the professional police, they are okay. So ngate tujimanyi bulungi kuba tetuna kusoma charge sheet. Nebye tusoma ku mawulire kubanga ne bahono babadde tebana bagamba. Naye akuba nti abakulu bazza ba police babadde bakatuuka nga naffe twakabalaba nakabalaba. So we bajidde ne tugamba bakole emirimu gyabwe kye tumanyi government yaffe ne yenali mugaffe gye tuwagira abe Butalejja nti egendera ku mateeka. So bagenda kulaba we abagamba nti nguzi bichi we aberawo obujulizi fine we bate waliwo obujulizi. Yes. Nedda tubadde tetunakulaba misango gye bavunaanye okujjako obwedda bwe tuwulira nti byanguzi biki n'ebisigadde tubadde tetunakuwulira.
What is the problem?
I will make a few comments in respect to the State of Nation address, where His Excellency the President said corruption happens by mistake makers, by dishonesty and the foreign agents. I'll touch a bit on the mistakes. When you are charged with responsibility in a public office and due to your negligence or incompetence, corruption happens under your responsibility, then according to the law, such a person is in breach and is culpable. So the law actually penalizes that person to the extent of that negligence or that mistake. So in the law, ignorance of the law is no defense. So everybody who takes up a public office should be responsible enough, should pay attention to detail, because a leader is a moral person who basically self-identifies as that moral person because he possesses the moral identity and the integrity and ethics in decision making and even in processes for ethical outcomes. So if you allow a mistake to happen when you are in your responsibility as a leader, then you're basically negligent, and the law punishes such a leader for negligence, because a moral person is that person who possesses trust of integrity and honesty and has got roles within that responsibilities and is supposed to model the behavior of that moral ability in him. So, and also dishonesty. This is related to the integrity. Integrity is about being truthful and honest. So if a leader is dishonest and corruption is happening as a result of that dishonesty, then he does not have ethical leadership principles. And the principles for ethical leadership talks about fairness, accountability, trust, especially in the relationships, honesty, equality, and also respect, show regard and wishes and take care of the wishes and feelings of others. Then the issue of foreign agents. Many a times when the government does business with foreigners, they come and bid and take contracts. But when the foreign agents are engaged in paying bribes, then that is how corruption begins to happen, and that is how the quality of the works they do get affected. So I think leaders need to promote responsible leadership and promote these principles. I could summarize them as fathers. The first F is for faithfulness in the way we interact and expect to be treated, accountability for the decisions we make, even for the mistakes we make, and trust, especially in building great relationships on the basis of trustworthiness and honesty, being able to discuss truthfully, being down to earth, and promoting equality without discrimination of anyone, and also promoting respect and showing regard for the feelings of others, and promoting a harmonious work environment. So if leaders emulate this leadership, ethical leadership principles with integrity, I think we will not go wrong. We will avoid the negligence and the mistakes which were referred to. We will avoid the shoddy businesses and dishonesty, and we will be working truthfully and promote national development for this country, because in so doing we'll be saving a lot of money from these mistakes, from the distrust and dishonesty, and from the negligence by some leaders out there. So a negligent leader is the leader who is not competent enough to take responsibility, and he cannot plead and say it was a mistake. He needs to own up his responsibilities. Like I said, even leaders make mistakes. They make mistakes, but they need to accept those mistakes. How they rise up from the mistakes is very, very important. You rise up from the mistake and not make a mistake and remain down there with a mistake.